what do you think our athletes need on a whole to achieve greater success across the board in terms of our sport? Because, I know that what we achieve is great, but the amount that I think that are not able to take advantage of the opportunity, I think is greater. So I'm trying to figure out, in your opinion, what do you think?
I think, as you said, more support. I think there needs to be greater emphasis from maybe the J3A. The J3A is supposed to be developing. We're supposed to be developing our athletes and looking out for them and putting the things in place, the structures in place to make sure that they are moving from one space to the next. The schools are there to help them in that environment. But the J3A, as far as the youngsters, to build them and to put the right things in place, like as I think sports psychologists, and the emphasis to take care of their mental, the physical need. I think more can be done when it comes to the physical need. And it's something that I've always spoken about. A lot of these schools may not be able to afford physiotherapists. And I've watched many athletes go by the wayside, fall by the wayside because they suffered an injury at our boys and girls champs or before, and were not able to recover because they didn't get the proper treatment. And now, as you know, you compete at the highest level. You know what it takes, the massage therapy, the physiotherapy treatment, and these kids are performing at a very high level for us. When you look at how the world is, champs is at one of the highest. When you look at the men's 100 meter, their boys are champs running 10-1. And so I think we need a more of a support system to be in place for athletes, to not just take care of their running every day, but their physical and their mental, as far as their helping them with injuries and to prevent injuries, and also with their nutrition. I think more emphasis should be placed on those things.
If emphasis are placed on those things, who do you think would be best to take up that cost?
Well, again, government can't take up all the costs, but I think this is where for the schools, the alumni associations, I don't know, or the J3A should be able to play some sort of a role with the development, because that is what they're about. Or in sport is about creating that environment and creating the different sports in different communities. So I think it should be a multi-agency, a multi-agency approach, whether it's government on one hand, or whether it's the J3A or the JOA, coming together to pull together to form some sort of a support group for these athletes.